Okay.
Get on him.
This your partner, right?
You know it's another narrative going on against us, right?
Oh, shit. What's going on now?
You know they always say it, even though we know people had things going on prior to. Right? Hawk's in jail.
Is he?
Hawk come on no jumper, Hawk's in jail.
He's locked up right now.
He called me 2 days ago. He's in there.
That's crazy.
See, God works in mysterious ways.
You're not supposed to be saying that.
I'm just letting you know God works in mysterious ways.
The hoover God or the regular God?
You know what they all say. If you go on no jumper, you go to jail.
I know. Well, now the Hoovers are looking like a cautionary tale.
Hey, yo,
don't
it's
let
9
Wack
of y'all.
100 get his hands on your politics.
At first, it was like 1 or 2 that been up here. Now it was like 8 of them really like on the internet going at it. You started it.
I don't feel I just started anything. My whole thing is that this whole thing started off with some fake shit. I keep telling y'all, the war that we all fighting ain't about Crips, Bloods, race, and none of that. It's about the real versus the fake. We've been to the penitentiary, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm saying, so, you know what I'm saying? The first thing that we was trained that you don't let a homosexual, a snitch, or a PC have no action at no real dude. I'm saying you can't put no smut on no real dude name, especially if you got those 3 things according to you.
Okay, now we got to clear up Hawks.
Clear him how?
Now,
clear it up?
now, you did time where you watched the errors change on the yard. Yeah. I've never seen the 50-50 yard. I've never seen any of that. It was just your ass was in PC mainline.
That's it.
Now, I will say this. When I was doing time, they had a hot med building on the yard. Yeah. And when it hit 90 degrees, they sound up the thing and they go in there. But they wasn't PCs. Gumby says he's just hot. I mean, not Gumby. Hawk said he's just hot meds. Well, see, is it something else to that?
It's something else to that. See, the hot med building. See, like I said, when we was in there, it wasn't none of that shit.
No.
You going straight to the hole and transfer you somewhere else.
That's it.
Now they got all these other shit. Like he tried to accuse me of being with some act to get you out. Like that shit, bro.
But we cleared that.
Yeah, I'm just saying none of these programs were even in existence then. Now, with the EOP situation, it was a hot mess situation. But now when they can put PCs over there with the general population, it's a bad yard. That's what makes it bad.
So he's supposed to stop taking his meds?
No, he can take his meds in the inside, like in Lancaster. Lancaster's a whole hot med prison. It used to be. You feel me? They have different buildings. Like you go in there, the heat alert. There's different things you can do. See, what happens is that on these 50-50 yards, you know what I'm saying? From my understanding, you know what I'm saying, what I've been told, you know what I'm saying, if you go down, like all these old dudes is going down and they got life and, you know what I'm saying, their custody levels drop, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be a pass for them to go, but you can't go over there with any type of adverse consequence. You can't get chased over there. You know what I'm saying? And
you got to volunteer to go.
Well, not even volunteer because, when you get your points dropped, they're going to send you where they want you to go.
That's what I keep saying. I'm like, so a dude got to keep level 4 points.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
But as soon as he go to a level 3, and let's say he catch a squabble and his points go up, y'all saying you just came from a 50-50 yard.
Well, I mean, sometimes prison politics ain't fair. I'm not here to debate one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? I go with what the gang say. You know what I'm saying? If that gang say he's smooth, he's smooth.
Did you talk to Big Bub? That's his name?
Yeah, I spoke to my big homie.
He was upset because he felt like, I said, well, I was able to talk to Hawk, and he felt like you shouldn't have been the one talking to him. It should have been me. I said, well, if they didn't want to talk to you, or Hawk didn't want to talk to you, and I was able to get through to him to kill the BS.
Well, see, this is the whole script. The whole narrative to that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? See, you either in or you out. You can't be halfway pregnant. You got to be either pregnant or not. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that because you just gave up Hoover to Gorilla Hebrew. And he ain't supposed to be doing that. Well, that's some big, like you said, big you.
But wait.
He didn't get pregnant.
Okay, wait.
He just fantasized about getting pregnant.
I don't know what y'all talking about at this point. I don't know.
Much respect.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it.
Different.
But I'm saying the whole script is that, like, we don't make the rules. I signed up for the same dumb shit that y'all did.
Who don't make the rules?
The gang members. This shit was already made before. You just said,
I watched you on one of them things say Big U was Hannibal on the yard, which he was.
Okay.
I've had people that did time with him.
15 years. He was a there was no straddling the fence, bro. There wasn't no straddling the fence, and I'm just trying to figure out. So you telling me he never operated as a 6-0 on the yard? I met him when we opened up High Desert in 96, and he was a full-fledged.
He would only been down a couple years.
He was a full-fledged Muslim then. The only way I had met him was because I was upstairs from him and he was downstairs.
No, I heard the story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie on nobody. That's one thing about me. I ain't gonna put nothing on no name that don't supposed to have it.
Is that the first time you heard that, or were you familiar with this?
No,
this
I've
allegation?
always known his Muslim name is Hannibal. We've always joked about how you're a Muslim and a Crip at the same time. We've always joked about it, but I will say he functioned more on the streets as a Crip. My brother was in prison with him, and he said he witnessed Big U DP, his homeboy, cousin Kerry, knocked his eyeball out or some crazy shit like that. You familiar with that story?
I heard some things.
Cousin Kerry, but
I can't confirm anything.
But
like that,
I also heard that he wasn't allowed, like they would monitor, they wouldn't put him on a yard with like a certain amount of 6-0s and shit like that, which meant he was in the gang file still.
But of course, you can't get out of the gang files. But this is the thing. The way gang members in prison see shit is that, like, if you turn Christian or you turn Muslim, you punk the gang.
That's a fact.
Period. Because the majority, not the majority, those communities are consisted of dropout gang members.
Religions,
But all of them not.
What I mean dropout, let me say dropout. I don't mean that they did anything wrong. I mean they dropped their flag. You signed up for this shit, right?
Because I got into it when I was young and still burnt out. My homie Snaps, you might know Snaps, Corey from 5-4 from BNG. He went the Christian road. So my thing is, if you hit the yard and you saying you're a Christian, right? And you used to be a homie, I don't hold that against you. Now, I was young and burnt out, like 19, 20, so you know I'm tripping because he was a VNG, and I'm like, nah, bro, you can't do that, right? That's still my homie today. I didn't understand it, but Snaps, 15 years older than me, he was Adam, already went through my bullshit and where he was at, the transition. And one thing I respect about him today, and that was in 98, 99. Even today, he's still Christian. He didn't get out and go back over there.
And let me this is what I was about to say. Let me explain something to you because I have a lot of older homies who are, respected in the Muslim community, you know what I'm saying? And a few of them felt that I kind of disrespected them, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't say nothing disrespectful.
I agree, but I'm saying this is the way they felt because I'm trying to explain the politics. These ain't my politics. This is the politics of the yard.
Yeah, you didn't say nothing disrespectful.
The majority of the Muslim population consists of Crips, Bloods, and just people who wanted to be Muslim.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So they felt that I'm saying that Big U dropped his flag was something disrespectful to the Muslims or something disrespectful. No, it was disrespectful to the game. Hold on, let me show you. It was disrespectful to the game because I can't be Gumby today, and then tomorrow I'll get a Muslim name, right? And then I get out of jail, and then you see him with all this bullshit.
Gumby, you explained it wrong.
Okay, I mean, it's okay.
This is what they're missing. When Crips or Bloods do that, so let's say the Don Moves is finna get into it with the Crips. Because he say I'm Muslim now, I drop my flag, he locks it up in the cell. He don't participate, right? Gumby saying he did 15, 16 years of that, no Crip participation when it's getting into it with whoever. But then
it was a war between us and 6-0s in the neighborhoods.
And then got to the streets and said, I'm the king of the 6-0s, let's go. So you kind of used the rug to stay out of trouble.
That's the accusation that he's making that sounds pretty bad.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I've been saying
but
from
it's
the beginning.
He just didn't say it like that.
It's not like nobody can be in a gang and then become part of a religion.
No,
it just has to be done in a certain way.
No, listen. I don't know what y'all been taught, but once you are from here, officially from here, you gotta die to get out of here.
That's some bullshit.
But you can also be of a religion, right?
No, that's not no bullshit. Listen, I got older homies at 65 that own businesses, G'd up, khakied up. They ain't out shooting people no more. Wait.
We got homies at 65, 70.
So wait, but they still from where they're from. They're not denouncing where they're from. You know what I'm saying? They just graduating. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not doing all the bullshit no more. But every set day they there for a reason.
That's some bullshit.
Nah, it's a way of life.
Your old ass shouldn't be in no set day.
Man, oh God, I was just,
why not?
Goodness.
What? Gumby 50.
Like a good time.
Okay.
But they love him.
Let's talk about the set day.
He's a trophy.
I know what's crazy is you got a brain too. You really a plot planner and a thinker. Higo said that.
You wish you could move around like him.
I can move anywhere I want to.
That's
a fact.
Y'all go.
Right? So
Why
listen.
y'all be arguing and fighting? Y'all like each other, huh?
The odd couple.
No, that's
I
what
see.
you got going on.
Who?
Gumby.
The op
You know,
couple.
No, I'm just asking. I don't mean that. When I'm talking, let me just say this.
Hold on.
Wait, before you, pardon my age, before you say that, I'm a jail dude, so I don't say no Diddy or none of that shit.
Me either.
I don't sex play, because if you sex play me, I got
told
got
him
something
that.
for your ass.
I told
so
him
I don't.
that.
So pardon me, I don't do that. Like my little homies, they be like, no Diddy. Like first off, we don't even play like that, so we don't even have to say that.